Morning, everyone. Another weekend down at the property. Today the excavator's getting delivered. We had some back and forth with the rental companies. They didn't think it was going to be available, trying to find something else, but the smaller equipment had repairs to be done. All back and forth. Moral of the story is, though, patience, and we got what we first wanted, just the larger excavator to be able to pull out all these stumps. So with that, we brought things down and set up camp in our massive tent that we've had for a ton of years, and this might be its last hurrah, but it's working well to have a good little tent cabin to set up in for a long weekend of making the most of rental equipment, and if we're lucky we can get it back early to save a couple of bucks. Get a good overview of the property, because hopefully by the end of today, if not by just the end of the weekend for sure, it will look a whole lot different out here. Hoping to pull up all of these stumps, get all these trees that we've dropped stacked in the decks, clean up the slash piles, get the branches and stuff condensed into one area so we can rent a chipper further down the way, since we can't burn all summer long. Both those logs decks will be moved and sorted into firewood and project wood. Move the rounds that are down, and a number of these trees that are closest on the edge of the opening will come down because they're either in the way of the house or at risk if they ever have an issue. If they come down, they'd be coming towards the house, and they already don't look amazing for some of them, so taking those down too. It'll be a long weekend, so enjoy the multiple time lapses that we'll probably splice together for y'all.
Morning.
You are going to have so much fun with this.
Well, that's the end of the day for first day with the excavator for us. It's been a ton of fun and a ton of work done. Kind of crazy, actually. You look at it, this pile out over here wasn't there before. That's a combination of 3 other branch piles that we're gonna have to get a chipper for later. Star of the show today, though, was this fun thing. Did a ton of work, which you can tell. I don't even know where I was standing earlier today, but the stump that was here, there were 2 big stumps there. That is the last of the really big stumps. There was a couple stumps back there that have been pulled out. The entire slash pile has been torn apart. And then take a minute to get down there, but we got a stump graveyard out back. It has been great being able to pick up these logs that I probably did cut a little bit too long, but being able to pick these up and stack them over here for now just to get them out of the way. Obviously we didn't get around to the log decks. 3 stumps there. There's a little stump I didn't even realize was there. I'll have to get later, but it's been so amazing to be able to do that. And back here to the stump graveyard. This is one of the last big stumps we took out today. So that's 2. So what? 1, 2. And then some old ones are back there. But 10 stumps we took out today so far. At least another 5 or 6 minimum to take out. But yeah. It is a whole different landscape out here with the stumps gone. And tomorrow, Saturday, when we get working on all these logs and the log decks, cleaning things up, that will be amazing. One of our friends helped us out, came down, ran the excavator for a little bit, but he was able to take this tree down for us, limbed it out, got most of it cleared up there, just a small little section on the end. It looks like a lot, but it's really not much beyond there. And once that's done, I can get back here tomorrow, which is just moving a couple of logs right there. I'll bring the excavator through, pick this thing up and move it, get our project wood log deck will go back there, and then I'll be able to start tearing these things apart and sorting through them. It's kind of crazy. No idea how productive I was going to be running an excavator. I've never run one before. All in all, good day's work. That's all for tonight, and we'll check back in the morning. Morning, everyone. Monday morning, weekend of having the excavator. Hopefully we can get it returned today. You got a lot done, but a lot has changed. We got entrance to the driveway there. This pile of branches and everything from all the trees we took down. Obviously what that is, there's a tree across the middle here. Try to do a walk around similar to the beginning of video 1. I'll try to take a similar route at least, so y'all can see the changes. Obviously, we got that one big stump on the edge there. That's the last really big one to come out. Got a couple out there. Slash piles taken apart in the back. And a number of trees taken out over here. Just things that were too close to where the hopeful property point is. The house section is, and anything that was at risk of coming towards the house if it came down, that's the stuff that we took down. So this is kind of the same route in the pathway. Just walked through what used to be that pile of rounds. I think you've already shown the round pile back here, but now we have just a little bit of firewood. Here's that stump that had the slash pile around it after the initial land clearing that we got a chipper for. Now I put a couple decks of logs back here. We got some of our old kind of rotten stuff that was either dead standing or on the ground. Junk, essentially. Put it all the way back up towards the road this direction. But this is the smaller of the two log decks. And then where the other log decks that used to be here, all these big ponderosas, we're hoping we can figure out how to get some mill work done and maybe get some good lumber and projects and things out of here, but haven't done it before. I'll have to figure it out, what it will take, how much we can do. Was this stand of trees, pushed that over with the excavator yesterday, along with a couple little ones back there, but that was a little interesting, get knocked down. And this is kind of back in this section right here, I think maybe over that direction. So we're looking at the back corner of the house, front corners, kind of where the bucket of the excavator is, generally speaking. Back corner, probably can't quite see it on the camera here. It's kind of straight over this direction, right about there, give or take, is the back corner of what would be the garage. And then the front corner is just the other side of this tree before you get to the stump there. Yeah, lots of changes. I'll get this cleaned up with the excavator today and tidy up probably that slash pile a little bit. We got one more tree over here to take down that has a dead top on it and just doesn't look super healthy, so I'm probably going to drop that one just to make sure it doesn't come down on the house at some point. Yeah, that's the property. Lots of work done. A little bit more to do while we have this big piece of machinery. That'll be super helpful. Hopefully return it a bit early, save a couple of bucks. Yeah, those are not cheap, but we got so much work done with that, having it here. All right, time to get to it. Let's see how tuck it into my jacket works for a mount.